And by that you mean you'll never think about it again, hopefully. Hello and welcome, ladies. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I share our journey to build a family here, which has taken us through IVF and adoption. Throughout that journey, we have been pretty open, and that means that we have gotten a lot of advice. And way back when we got married 3 years ago, before any of this infertility stuff happened, I started using a quick little phrase to help me deal with the onslaught of advice and concerns and opinions that people had around our wedding. Now, I didn't realize how well that would translate to our infertility journey, our journey to build a family, IVF, and adoption. It has saved me hundreds of times from saying something that is short and snippy to people who just are trying to be helpful or are curious and don't know how to ask these questions correctly. So today I'm going to share with you the phrases I use to get through these conversations and give you some sample language. It's very similar. There's just a few tweaks along the way for different situations. But if you find this helpful, feel free to like it and feel free to share it. Super helps out my channel. Let's get started with the topic of weddings. People love to give you advice about weddings, and I'm not sure why. Here's some sample language to help get through those conversations. You definitely need a live band at your wedding. You'll totally regret it if you don't. Hey, thanks for your interest in my wedding planning. I'll keep that in mind as we go forward. So the general format is, thank you for your concern or interest in blank. I'll keep that in mind as we go forward. You're gonna have how many people? Wow, that's way too many. Hey, thanks for your concern about our whole wedding planning process, but I'll keep that in mind as I talk with my fiance as we go forward. See, here's another one that you'll see again down when we talk about infertility, where you're consulting with someone else. You got this. This discussion, you've gently told them, is not between them and you. It's between you and a more important person. And it's another way to say, hey, this isn't our conversation to have right now. It's happening over here. Shut it down. All right, let's do some infertility examples. Ugh, you're doing IVF? There's so many kids that need to be adopted. Thank you for your concern in our family building journey. I'll be sure to keep that in mind as I talk over our options with our reproductive endocrinologist. Again, you have kindly told them that you appreciate their concern. You haven't validated their actual statement saying, oh, thank you for your advice. It's like your feelings, wanting to help me, that's what you want to validate. And then again, you've steered that conversation kind of away by saying, this isn't our conversation to have. This is between me and my reproductive endocrinologist. You're gonna adopt from where? I hear there's a lot of corruption there. Thank you for your concern about our family building journey. I'll make sure to keep that in mind as we talk it over with our social worker at our adoption agency. Boom, boom. Social worker, adoption agency, two entities that have more to do with this conversation than they do. Again, if you have the time and patience to talk through this whole scenario with whoever you're talking to, go for it. But you're gonna get inundated with these quick questions or comments or advice as you go through this journey, and a lot of times you just want to shut it down. So that's what this phrase is good for. The thank you for concern, thank you for your interest. I'm going to talk to someone else about that. I'll keep it in mind as I talk to somebody else. And by that you mean you'll never think about it again, hopefully. These people aren't coming from a place of malice or wanting to make your life worse, but oh my gosh, are these phrases so unhelpful. If you want to see my whole video of what not to say to someone going through infertility, then you can click up there. But this is just more for you, the person receiving the advice, receiving the comments, how to just deal with it in a very tactful way. I hope this short and sweet video helps you out in the future. Again, if you want to follow along on our journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you do find this helpful, go ahead and share it. I am setting my goal to reach 1,000 subscribers, so I'd love your help in doing that. And until next time, ladies, keep on fighting.